everybody, today's talk about Manhwa similar to solo leveling, system, fantasy, strongest hero. Put likes, leave comments and enjoy. Solo Logging Manhwa was released on 2020. The story about 11 years old Jang Ziwoo never had any friends because there was nothing interesting about him. He lived an average life as an average person in an average world, but suddenly the earth posed a great chance when mysterious floating sky castle appeared. The sky castle granted some people wings and power, but unfortunately Ziwoo wasn't one of them. Dungeon Reset. When it starts up, the dungeon goes through a process called Reset the Next User. Why doesn't this reset process apply to me? I am the only one left from the endless reset of this dungeon. With simple skills and one overflank weapon, jump down game start inside the dungeon. Dungeons and artifacts. The moment I get a hold of those artifacts, it will be the end for you. The star often gains for a wrongfully killed dungeon explorer and his artifacts. Dungeons attract the human mind, strengthens itself with the dead and uses bait and artifacts to lure more victims. The one who was killed by a ruse in dungeon stretch a tail. Beyond the threshold of death, he was a given second chance. He begins his long journey to get his revenge. Warble. Humans live in the overworld and demons in the underworld. There is only one way for humans to travel between the worlds. Mankind's last hope, Warble. The tutorial tower of the advanced player. After being trapped for 12 years in a tower full of regeneration monsters, Hanyu Kim is more powerful than just about any human or monster on Earth. Now that he is free, he is determined to find out who was he behind his imprisonment, even if that means he has to kill hordes of monsters and inversely save world along the way. A hunter trapped into the tutorial tower due to a curse, leaving the tower after 12 years. The second coming of Gluttony. He was an addict, a loser, a despisable human being, but one fleeting dream that may not have been a dream at all awakens his one lost senses. Possessing a very unique ability, he would use that and the dream to forge his path in the world now known as the Lost Paradise. Kill the Hero. Kill the Hero manga was released on 2020. The story of Kill the Hero manga about one day. The world transformed into a game. Dungeons and monsters emigrate in the middle of the cities, and players who had received the god's authority appeared. Se-jun Lee, the cute master of the Messian Guild that would bring salvation to the world. Let us save the world together. Let's put an end to this nightmare. The whole world celebrated the hero's appearance, and I became his comrade. But he wasn't a hero, no a messiah like the world was hailing him. He was a deceitful hero with the secret ambition to rule the world. You did well. If I weren't for you, I couldn't have come up till here. I lost my life at his blade in the last dungeon, or so I thought. The announcement I had next to my the moment I died. Starting the game, I returned to the past, back when I still hadn't awakened as a player, and this time it's my turn to hunt him. One day the world became a game, monsters suddenly appearing and killing humans, and humans have become players and must fulfill gods, a player that was given a second chance. After the fall of mankind, Kim Se-han will he be able to beat the system that made the world into a mess. The life. After losing his wife and daughter in a horrific accident, Yan Ji finds himself stuck in his routine until he receives a diary from his future self. I can see my wife and daughter again. Through winning the games in the parallel world, one will receive a prize, and choosing this could revive his dead family. But out of all survivors of this cruel world, Yan Ji is the only one with the knowledge of the future. Will he be able to turn his greatest wish into reality? Ranker who lives a second time. Anke who lives a second time is also presently being adapted into a webtoon series by Nong Nong with 22 translated chapters out right now. Yen Wu had a twin brother who disappeared 5 years ago. One day a pocket watch left by his brother returned to his possession. Inside he found a hidden diary in which was recorded, "By the time you hear this, I guess I will be ready dead." Obelisk, the Tower of the Sun God, a world where several universes and dimensions intersect. In this world, his brother had fallen victim to betrayal while climbing up the tower. After learning the truth, Yen Wu decided to climb the tower along with his brother Diary.